Tonight at 11, we are tracking storm damage following a line of storms that moved through North Georgia. And these are just some of the photos coming into our newsroom tonight from Floyd County. Right now, Rome police are urging drivers to avoid the Celanese area where trees are down and power is out.
And here's a time lapse showing the storm moving through downtown Rome. The National Weather Service says damage was likely caused by powerful winds from a downburst.
So we want to get you straight out to our Cody Alcorn live now in Rome. And Cody, where exactly are you and what are you seeing there?
We're here in North Rome. If you're familiar with the baseball stadium here where the Rome Emperors play, we're not far from there, but a very active scene here. Georgia power crews are getting in place now to work on power lines here. But right where they're at, that is a huge tree down on a home. It's going to be blocked, though, because you're going to see these huge Georgia power trucks backing in to get started here repairing trees that are down on these power lines throughout the Celanese area. Again, close to about 2,000 to 3,000 customers without power here in Rome from what appears to be a possible downburst that came through here quickly. You just saw that time-lapse video. It was in and out as fast as you could think because, again, this storm came through here a little earlier this evening. We actually talked to a neighbor who rescued a family who was in the home that is under the tree you see to the right of these trucks. Take a listen.
And stuff like that. Me and my neighbors, we actually took off running across the street and we found a family. They were in distress and the child had tree limb through his back, not in his back, just it went through his shorts.
Were they still in the house?
And come out, yes, they were still in the house. They were just panicked. They didn't know what to do. And so we run in and the little boy had the tree limb through his shorts, never touched his back. He was okay. And it pinned him down, but he did have some scars, some scar, and it hit him here and there.
Family very lucky in this house here behind me on Cypress. We're hearing that throughout this neighborhood there are several trees down, a couple on homes, and again on these power lines. Georgia Power just starting to assess the damage. They had to wait until some of these lines were clear so these men and women can get in here and start repairing these down lines. But a very active scene here in Rome. No reports of serious injury, so that is the great news here tonight. But of course we had a better idea of how things look in the morning because again a lot of the damage is behind us. It's dark here with no power. You can't really get an idea, but it seems to be confined to this area here, the Celanese area. Again, as you mentioned, Rome police ask people to stay off the roads and give these men a chance to work and get the lights back on for this community. Live in Rome, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
All right, Cody, thanks a lot. We appreciate that perspective. By the way, tonight's storms caused a weather delay. Cody talked about this at Advent Health Stadium in Rome. This is where the Rome Emperors minor league baseball team plays. Right now, things are really quieting down. Let's get straight over to Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb. So, Chris, we're not done with the showers and the storms just yet, right?
We're in a break right now, but this is a fast-moving system, and I know folks here in the metro Atlanta area are saying, what storms are you talking about? Well, it was these here that were confined mainly into parts of northwest Georgia, and this was an intense, fast-moving storm here. You see it moving through the Rome area earlier tonight. This is between about 7:30 and 8 o'clock tonight. There was that system moving through very quickly. It had heavy rain, thunder, and lightning, and it didn't just impact Rome. That's just where we had most of the damage here. We had many other areas up toward Armurchie, Calhoun, where we saw that heavier rain, and then everything started diminishing when it moved off to the north and to the east. Here in Atlanta, we've only had just a few little raindrops here and there, but we still have additional moisture trying to develop out to the west of us. We're not expecting a lot more during the overnight hours. Just don't be surprised if you have a couple of showers here overnight. And then tomorrow, still in the same weather pattern here in the southeast, additional moisture is going to feed in for more scattered showers here through the day tomorrow, some of that lingering into Saturday as well. Right now, most of the stronger storms staying out to the west. Earlier, we showed you we were at a level 1 risk here, but now the Storm Prediction Center has taken this out. We're not concerned about anything else severe tonight. Tomorrow, though, we're back to a level 1 risk. We'll break that down for you coming up.